deltoids. Anterior deltoid, obviously. Middle deltoid. Posterior deltoid. Everybody good? As far as palpation-wise. Easy palpation-wise. Anterior deltoid, you basically got to get the flexion, horizontal, adduction piece. So you're basically going to have them come up and across. So I basically have them, so for the against gravity position, they're sitting. As long as I'm okay with balance and stability, I don't have a problem having them sit on the table like this. If you're worried about it, I'd put them in a supportive chair. But just picking at you.
Wow.
No, that's good luck. Why would you take that from her?
That's why I passed my comp, put it back.
Right. Just hanging out there with her.
Here. Oh.
Well, let me borrow
Okay. Stable.
Oh, there.
I might smush it now. I'm just gonna lay down or something. Smush it. That would be bad. Okay. Stabilization is gonna be opposite shoulder because she's gonna pull like this, and you're just gonna make sure that she doesn't like do everything with her body. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stab you. Look at that there. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna bring your arm with your elbow bent. You're just gonna bring your arm up and kind of towards your nose. Good. Okay. And then you would hold that there. Don't let me push that down. Okay. Anterior deltoid against gravity. I'm going to do middle deltoid and supraspinatus also against gravity before I have her change positions because they're also sitting. So instead of having to go up, down, up, down, up, down, we're going to do middle deltoid, also sitting. Actually, supraspinatus is the first 30. Middle deltoid's the rest. So take your arm out to here. Hold that. Supraspinatus, take your arm out to here. Hold that. Middle deltoid. Okay?
Do you want to be in like a chair, like put in a chair?
Not necessarily. If I think they're pretty stable, I'm okay with doing it here as long as there's no balance or safety issues. Because I'm also stabilizing here, so I got her. But I mean, if she's super unstable, yeah, I'd put her in a chair. Or if there's a big disadvantage, like if she was super, super tall or super, super short, where I had bad body mechanics, then I might put them in a chair. But for me, this works out really well. Okay? So against gravity, anterior delt towards their nose, basically, so you get the horizontal adduction piece. Supraspinatus first 30, middle delt to 90. Okay? For anterior delt, gravity minimized is side lying. So put your head down here and lay on your right side.
That's my shoulder bug.
Look at that.
Your hair.
Now it's on your shoulder.
Now it's on your shoulder. It's right there. He's climbing up to see what I'm about to do.
I was
That's
trying
funny.
to stop you about fell. I had to
Okay. You feel- That's creepy. Like, that gives me the heebie-jeebies. Take the ladybug off.
Don't kill it, Cody.
Where do you want me to put it?
Where do you
I
want me
don't
to
know.
put it? Somewhere where you don't kill it because it's bad luck. Okay,
Don't
so...
put it in the trash can.
I didn't kill it.
Oh, God.
Trash can. Okay, so anterior deltoid is arm supported. So you're basically you're gonna hold their arm, and I want you to do that same thing. I want you to come like towards your nose, basically. Okay, so I'm basically supporting the weight of her arm because it's gravity minimized, so you don't want to have her to hold her arm up herself. So I'm supporting the weight of her arm, but I'm not doing the motion for her. I'm still letting her do the motion. And then if I wanted to resist that, like for a 2+, I could still do that with this hand pretty easily, or I could switch hands and go like this and have her do that and just give her the resistance through. Okay? Cool. Middle deltoid gravity minimized is supine. Supraspinatus and middle deltoid. And so again, if they're gonna come off the table, you just wanna make sure that you support the arm and try to minimize any friction issues and just have them take their arm out to the side. And again, I could easily, as I'm supporting the arm, easily add resistance for a 2+ if I needed to. Either for supraspinatus, the first 30, or middle deltoid for the rest.
So you want us to support your arm when you do this one, right?
I do, only because if I let her do it herself, she's good right here, but now she's got the weight of her arm hanging off, and she's got to use some muscle to hold that up, and if she's really that weak, she's not going to be able to do that. And so I'm going to minimize my friction issue and just hold her and let her do it. If you had a nice big slide board that you could put on there, that would be nice, but it's not really clinically all that efficient.
Okay.
I mean, if you have it, it works, but...
For a 2+ on that one, don't start the resistance until you after you get through the first 30.
If I'm doing middle deltoid, yeah.
Okay.
Because yeah, so if I do the resistance at the beginning of the motion, that's supraspinatus. If I want to do middle deltoid, I'm going to let her come out first and then start my resistance at about 30 and go to about 90. Okay? Questions on anterior or middle deltoid? Posterior deltoid is, against gravity, is prone. Flip over. Hang her up off like that. So this is where that whole moment we talked about middle trap and resistance with middle trap. The reason that you don't do that is because you're going to get some posterior delt. What I want you to do is I want to take your elbow to the ceiling. That's posterior delt. And the resistance is here. And the stabilization is chunk. Okay? Actually, take that back. Stabilization is scapula, so that she doesn't use scapula on the same side, so she doesn't use middle trap. So I lied. Stabilization here, not here. Hold here to make sure it's not more middle trap than it is posterior delt. Gravity minimized is sitting in a chair. And so this is going to be one of those ones, whether you decide to use the slide board or not, just to get her at a comfortable position so that she can do horizontal abduction. So I might even be behind her, I might hold her, I might do pillows, or if the slide board thing is high enough, just kind of work with, I mean, I'm okay with even this. As long as you're supporting her, she doesn't have to hold the weight of her arm, I'm okay with that. Now I just want you to pull your elbow straight back. The problem with this is I'm giving up a little bit of stabilization, but because she's in the chair, she's pretty well stabilized. And if she's really that weak, I'm not worried too much about that piece of it because I'm not going to add a whole lot of resistance. If I need to add resistance, I can do that with this hand. I can still stabilize and resist her as she goes with this hand. Okay, so whether you have her on pillows or you use the slide board or you hold her, you just want to put her at that about 90-degree angle so that she can horizontally abduct. Okay? So anterior delt, middle delt, posterior delt, supraspinatus. Good? See, 4 muscles like that.